Hello everyone, this is Persephone and once again we are here on the 30 Fetish Video Challenge. And today I want to talk to you about one of the most unusual fetishes in the BDSM community, which is the human ATM fetish. I'm so sure that many people don't know much about this fetish, and personally I find it very fascinating for multiple reasons. So, because it's a relatively unknown fetish, we are going to start from the very basics. As the name implies, human ATMs are people, in most cases men, who love to role play and be used as actual ATMs by mistresses, goddesses, any type of girl who is into the fiendom and the BDSM scene. By role playing, I mean that those men want to be addressed as it, and often they are going to ask you to make a withdrawal, get your receipt, name the amount of money you want to withdraw, and you have to respond in a similar way. So pretty much what happens is that the human ATMs exist in the BDSM community, and they usually do two types of things. Thing number one is they are doing it online and they serve one mistress, or in most cases multiple mistresses, who withdraw money from them from time to time. And the other type is actual meetings where they meet with one of those mistresses and they go to an actual ATM and she withdraws any amount of money she wants. That could be their entire salary, and they may have to end up sleeping in their car for the rest of the month or eating only beans or any other thing that their mistress will decide. Now, most of you are going to ask that, what's the catch? What does she have to do? The answer is, in most cases, nothing. The human ATM is one of the most easy to do fetishes. You don't have to take off your clothes, you don't have to send nudes, you don't even have to talk to them. You go there, you get the money, and you leave, even online. So, what's up for the actual ATMs? Why are they doing this? Are they crazy? Just squandering money online? Well, the answer, as usual, lies in psychology. And usually, men who are into the human ATM fetish are people who have insane controlling posts in their real life. They could be very high in society, or they could be in a place or a job that they are not allowed to show weakness or emotion, or they have to manage everything. So the thought of releasing control and just be used can be very arousing to men. Or, in most extreme cases, abandoning your humanity and being treated as an object or as an animal in the puppy fetish or kitty fetish that we are going to explain in the upcoming videos can be a very liberating feeling, according to human ATMs that I have asked and research that I have done online. So when this transaction happens, it actually elevates them and makes their day. And of course, there is always the suspense, control, and risk element that they fantasize about financial ruin, although in most cases they just want to fantasize about it and they're not really excited when it actually happens. Of course, there is always the category of someone who is lonely and he's using money and the whole ATM roleplay to get the attention of a pretty girl or get to meet her if it's the real ATM transaction, that it would never happen otherwise. In my opinion, this stems from parenting, and it has to do with men who have been raised and conditioned to think that they only matter if they are providers. So if they do not give money to the woman, they will never have time with her or her attention or even get to talk to her. And in some cases, it shows lower self-esteem. Like I said, I make those videos completely neutral and their purpose is informative. In my opinion, fetishes are something, they just are. They are like feelings. And you should use them to explore things about yourself and not judge people or abuse them or exploit them. To the practical part, how are you going to make use of the whole ATM fetish when you are new into fiendom? You don't do anything extraordinary and anything more than what I have already mentioned in my previous videos. Pretty much you're going to have your Twitter account and your other social media. You can try to follow accounts that they're human ATMs. How you're going to know that they're human ATMs? they usually write it on their username. Human ATM, withdraw, serving this mistress, serving the other mistress. So usually, especially if you put a lot of effort in your pictures and your tweets and stuff like that, they are the ones that they're going to find you, follow you, and message you first. The disadvantage of the human ATMs is because an actual ATM is a public thing that is being used by many, they're usually not going to be loyal compared to other types of slaves. And most likely they're going to want other women to withdraw money from them. For me, that's not a real problem because you can solve it very easily by having many ATMs. I know girls who have 20 human ATMs and they can withdraw pretty much $50 or $100 or $200 per day from at least one or two of them. And it's honestly the easiest fetish in Findom. It's just, you go and literally withdraw money. Of course, you can find cases of men who have become actually addicted. I know a human ATM, a guy who is gay, and he has the same master ever since 2002. And because the gay ATM does it in secret and his family doesn't know, and he's also married, his master is abusing their relationship and getting huge amounts of money out of him. So this crosses the lines of a fetish and it becomes exploitation and blackmail, which is highly illegal. Findom itself, it's not illegal in the sense that someone deciding to donate money to you is not a crime, but you blackmailing that you will tell his wife and him paying you to keep your mouth shut, that's a crime. So I say this because for noobs into Findom, it's very easily to get addicted or to become greedy, and you need to keep yourself in check. That's all for today. I'm going to come up with a new video pretty soon. I'm waiting your likes, comments, and suggestions. Thank you very much for watching.